Guys, I have some breaking news. There's a huge investment opportunity right in Toronto. Let's go. The day today is November 18, 2022, and there's some breaking news in Ontario. There's a new subway line that is going to be built called the Ontario Line, and I'm going to go over the project and how it's going to affect real estate prices in the future. Let's go. So, this is Ontario Line. It is a 15-stop subway line that run from Ontario Science Center through the heart of downtown to Exhibition Place. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. This is the most important thing right here. So this is the current subway line, and right now there wasn't any subway here before, right? And now finally we do, and it's gonna connect to the existing subway lines through Pape Station, Queen Station, and this is amazing. So one of the main things for real estate prices, the best way to foresee future real estate prices is to be near good transit and subway. Everyone loves subway. I have so many buyers are always telling me, within a 5-minute walk to subway because they don't have a car. So what I'll do is I'll actually do little circles around all these subway stops and just show them properties there. And these places weren't on it before, but now in terms of rental price and purchase price, there's gonna houses right in these areas are gonna go up. So um, I want you guys to start looking in these areas and do it now because even since the news was released, people are gonna prices are gonna start going up in anticipation. However, please do note that if you buy a place now in these areas, your quality of life might be disturbed slightly because of construction, as we can kind of have the experience from the Eglinton uh, right here, Eglinton line, which was really disturbed a lot of people's quality of life. But one thing you can do to get around that, if you don't want to be a part of all that mess for the next 10 years, um, maybe you can buy pre-construction right at one of these stops. And I really feel that would have great appreciation. And by the time the pre-construction's done, maybe the subway station's done and everything's gonna be super nice and expensive, which is good for you. So they're already starting to prepare the works, and it's gonna kick into high gear soon. The major works are gonna start in 2023 with 2031 project completion. Oh, that's very nice. There is, of course, always a chance that it's going to get canceled, but in my opinion, as long as if you buy in that area anyways, I mean, if this gets canceled, of course you see less appreciation, but it's not like it's going to crash, because prices hasn't really went up a lot yet. So if you're going to be investing, it's important to follow the progression of this project. And I would say this is pretty big news right now. These trains look really nice with Wi-Fi, charging ports, bicycle. It seems like, in my opinion, seems like a very nice project. And with the city so congested these days, some people are gonna opt for, not having a car, and parking spots so expensive. So if you were buying a pre-construction, parking spots they cost, man, 40, in Toronto, 50,000, even 60,000. It's not uncommon. And sometimes I just feel I feel it's so expensive, I feel bad paying so much for just some parking spot. So if you were to buy a pre-construction or any unit right on this map without a parking, you can actually get away with it because, as long as you can connect, you can get to so many places, right? Especially on Pape. Pape is going to be amazing. You can go here, you can go here, and now you got a fast track to Queen. And I mean, as long as you have a bike, or like electric skateboard or scooter, like you really don't need a car. I mean, on those rare days when you go groceries or your LCBO beer store runs, or whatever your kids do these days, then you just take a taxi for that one day. And then the rest of it, you're good with a bike or, there's so many alternative modes of transport or just a good old use your legs, which I personally don't like to do. Okay, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please keep this project in mind and any transit in mind, including schools, I'll always keep you guys updated with any new um, developments that might affect real estate prices so we can buy real estate in those up and coming areas to experience the most appreciation. Remember, not everyone's looking at this future information, so even though the prices might already be inflated a bit, I don't think it's anywhere near what it could be. But if you buy too late, by the time it's done, then the appreciation's done. So um, I would say if this looks promising to you after doing more research, which I will as well, in terms of that it will be done and it will be a good project and that it will be nice, then you're sure to have a lot of good profits. Okay, but yeah, I would say 99% chance, But of course, always like to say the 1% chance. If there was like a war in Toronto for whatever reason, then everything I say will go out the window, such as like the Ukraine war, which is very unfortunate. But I see the chances of that happening very low. But who knows? I also got to mention natural disasters, which is also very low chance in Toronto. Maybe political or economic turmoil, which is also more unlikely in Toronto compared to other countries which have, faced uh, hyperinflation and things like uh, corruption, you know, or like the military coup in Myanmar. If any of that happened here, that will affect property prices. But I do feel that it's a very stable place in terms of everything I mentioned. Toronto as an investment, place to invest your money in real estate. And yeah, let's all hope for a bright future. I grew up here, so fingers crossed that we all prosper together, guys. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video today, and please give me a shout what you think of this news, and if you think if you see any good projects pre-construction, let me know. I'll make a video on it and share it with these audiences. Take care, everybody.